Have you ever wondered why DoorDash pays you $2 for like a 5 mile delivery while your friend calls you and says, hey, I got $6.75 for the same type of order, same distance? I'm about to expose the base pay formula DoorDash doesn't want you to understand. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your pay is so low and what you can do about it. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about what DoorDash actually pays you. So we all know this by now, but in case you don't know, base pay ranges from $2 to $10 per delivery. That's a massive range, right? But here's what they don't clearly explain. DoorDash calculates base pay using 3 different main factors: estimated time, distance, and what they call desirability. Now, time and distance makes sense, right? Longer deliveries should pay more, and that's not always the case. But desirability, that's where it gets very interesting. Desirability means if an order is sitting there getting rejected time after time by multiple drivers, DoorDash slowly increases the base pay to make it more attractive. So that $2 order you might be seeing, that's DoorDash's first offer. They're betting someone will take it cheaply. If everyone rejects it, then they'll bump it up a little bit more, maybe $2.50, $3, then maybe $3.50 until someone accepts it. It's like they're bidding for the lowest dasher. Who will take this order the least amount of money that they can possibly offer? That's how they're making a lot of their profit. Why you'll sometimes see the same restaurant pop up with different base pay amounts throughout your shift. It's not random. It's the rejection algorithm at work. And how are they going to get you to take this lowball offer? Now, let's talk about the most frustrating part. DoorDash's hiding of the tip. According to DoorDash, they give you 100% of your tips. Okay, but here's the catch. When a customer tips, I'll say $4 or more, it's probably higher, but DoorDash sometimes hides the full tip amount. You'll see something like $6.50 for 3 miles with a little extra text saying totals may be higher. Or if you're in the tier system, you get that little plus sign. What they're really saying is, hey, we're hiding part of your tip. You get to gamble on this order. It's up to you if you're going to choose to accept it, knowing you're gambling in a way with the orders you're accepting. But if you're in the platinum tier or any tier system, that plus sign could mean a lot or it can mean like 5 cents. So why do they do this? Because if you saw that full $15 tip up front, you obviously take it, right? Who wouldn't? But DoorDash wants you to accept lower paying orders too, so they hide tips to make everything look very similar. A $6.50 offer, not in the tier system, could be exactly $6.50, or it could be $12.50. A $6.50 with a plus sign in tier system could be $6.75, or it could be $12.50. DoorDash likes to keep all the dashers guessing. Mind game. Because let me know if this has happened to you. You get what appears to be a large order, and you get excited and think this is gonna be good. But then you close it out and your hidden tip, it goes up to 50 cents. You're like, wah, wah. But then the order you don't expect to go up gives you like a boom. And you're like, what the heck just happened? I swear we are all playing a DoorDash game and we are the pawns, and how we play it determines how much money we actually make on DoorDash. Just think of the tier system alone. Many dashers have noticed a pattern behind hidden tips for those of you that aren't in the tier system, and you have to know your market and see the patterns to understand it. Orders showing $6.50 or $7.50 are the sweet spots for those of you who aren't in the tier system, and they could possibly have a hidden tip. Anything below $6, probably no hidden tip. Anything above 8, maybe. They're showing you more of it because they need that order to move fast. How do they get it delivered? But by manipulating the price that you see as a dasher. And it's an exact science, but these patterns dashers need to watch out for. The problem is this forces drivers to really take a gamble. It's like going to a casino. You're making financial decisions without complete information, and that's exactly what DoorDash wants. You taking orders that you might have rejected if you know what the real pay actually is. Let's talk about mileage, because this is where DoorDash gets a little sneaky. They factor distance into your base pay calculations, but they don't pay you a separate per mile rate like some other platforms. And I call BS on them taking mileage into consideration, because that's a lot of your upside down orders that you see, and where these crap orders go to earn by time. How many 10-mile orders do you see for like $3 or $4? Because DoorDash wants to pay the littlest amount as possible, and this is where they gain their profits. My opinion is distance pay is because they either know off the start it's not a desirable order, or they sit and wait to see what gullible driver actually takes it, because they're sitting at like 70% and they'll send it to a platinum dasher thinking they have to take it. If not, they're going to go down a tier. I swear it's a game. So when you see a 7-mile delivery paying $5.50, that base pay already includes their calculation for those 7 miles. But here's the problem. DoorDash measures distance from the restaurant to the customer. They don't pay you for you to drive to the restaurant, and they don't pay you for driving back to your zone after delivery. That's all on you as a driver. In 2024, DoorDash rolled out new pay models, 2 different ones, 2 different earning models. One we already know because we've been doing it for years, and that's earn per offer. So this is the traditional one we're all used to. You get paid per delivery with the base pay plus the tip structure we literally just talked about. Mode number 2 is earn by time. This guarantees you an hourly rate while you're actively on a delivery. In some markets, this could definitely be better because you're protected from some of those super long wait times at restaurants. A lot of times the orders are ready as soon as you walk in. Why? Because a lot of times earn by time is where some of the bad orders go to get delivered. But here's what they don't advertise. Earn by time only pays you while you're actively on the delivery from acceptance to completion. You're not paid for the time that you're waiting for orders or driving to restaurants. So if you're sitting in a parking lot for like 20 minutes waiting for a ping, you're just not getting paid. The choice between these 2 modes depends on your market and how busy it is, and whether you can actually get on earn by time, and whether your market is oversaturated or not with drivers. Earn per offer usually wins a lot of times because you're maximizing deliveries per hour. In a slower market with longer wait times, earn by time might protect your earnings even better. You're going to have to let me know in the comments right now, which one do you prefer, earn per offer or earn by time? Now, DoorDash rolled this out as a driver-friendly update, but really, it's a way to control labor costs. Let's call it a spade a spade. They can predict expenses better with hourly rates, and then they can shift the risk of slow periods onto you by only paying during these active deliveries. All right, so now you understand how DoorDash calculates your pay and why it feels so low. Here's what you can actually do about it. Number 1, in my opinion, if you can afford to do this, don't accept upside down orders. Factor in driving to the restaurant and driving back to your zone. If it's $2 for 10 miles, decline it. Let DoorDash bump that base pay up for the next driver. Number 2, learn your market's tip hiding threshold. If you're not in the tier system, in most markets, it could be $6.50, $7.50. It really just depends on what yours is. But when you see offers in that range for reasonable miles, there's a good chance it could be a hidden tip. Or if you're in the tier system, you just need to look for the plus sign and take it if there's a plus sign. Just don't get too excited because it might only go up to like 50 cents. Number 3, test both earning modes if they're available in your market. Run earn per offer for a week, track your earnings, run earn by time for a week, compare the data, and choose the mode that actually pays you more and works with your schedule and also your market. That's the really big thing. Number 4, track everything. Miles driven, time spent, your earnings. Use a mileage tracker app. I say this all the time. There's free ones out there. And when you see the real numbers, you might make better decisions about the orders you take and what the orders that you don't. Look, DoorDash isn't suddenly going to become this transparent company overnight about base pay calculations. There's still an algorithm behind that too. They benefit from drivers not fully understanding the system, but now you understand it. You know why that $2 order exists, because they're testing if someone will actually take it for cheap. You know why tips are hidden to manipulate your acceptance decision. You know why a mileage feels off because they're not paying for your full distance. And you know that the changes they did in 2024 to base pay models are about controlling their costs, not maximizing your earnings. Armed with this information, you can make smarter decisions. Decline some of the garbage orders. That's what you save your declines for. Let them increase the base pay. Track your actual costs and choose either earn by time or earn per offer that works best for you in your situation. If this helped you understand DoorDash pay space structure, I need you to hit the like button on this video. Drop a comment by telling me what is your market's tip hiding threshold if you're not in the tier system. And let me know your opinion on this as well. Do you think DoorDash manipulates a lot of its drivers through base pay and also the offers that we see? We've been talking about transparency for years, ever since I started working DoorDash. Today is just no different. Do you think that we will ever see full transparency in any future? I know some cities out there actually passed legislation and are seeing it. And if it's working for you, also let me know. I do DoorDash videos like this almost every single day. And if you're looking to binge watch the next one, this one is up next. I'll see you over there.